Namaskar friends, and welcome to this video on the Surya transit into Gemini on 14th of June 2020. Come join me as I take you on a journey of planetary movement and tarot cards. But before that, do remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and in case you want any kind of personal consultation, you can always connect with me on my Facebook page or Instagram page, and also on my website www.harmonizeme.co, and also you can connect with me on the number which is flashing below for a personalized consultation. Please note that all consultations are on a paid basis. So come, let us begin our journey and let us see what is in store by the planetary movement of Sun into Gemini. So Sun, as we all know, is the life-giving force of this universe. It is only with this blessing that we have the life on Mother Earth. For example, you have the sky which gives heat to drive away the cold, and by the mere presence of sun only we have day, and the absence brings night. So sun in astrology symbolizes our soul, our self. So now let us see how the movement of sun is going to impact the various signs. So we begin with Aries. Now Aries is the first of the 12 zodiac signs that we have. The sun is moving into Gemini, which is your third house, and third house represents brothers and sisters, younger brothers and sisters. So suddenly your focus is going to be more onto your siblings, your younger brother, your sister, and you might be spending more time with them. You might be even taking their help in your career. And we have for you here a Three of Wands. Now this card, as you see, there is a man standing on the shore, and the ship is coming in the harbor, and this shows that you have actually consolidated your situation of your business or of your project, and you can definitely now expect some kind of personal gain to happen, and you need to also redefine the role that you want to play and what you are going to present to the world. And just by your aura this time, but just by your confident attitude, is going to draw helpful people towards you or attract positive beneficial circumstances towards you, as you have established a solid foundation for a business, and you can definitely expect cooperation from the people around you. And at this point of time in your life, you are very clear about who you are and what you intend to achieve, and others are going to respond to you in a positive manner. So the second sign which we have is Taurus. Now Taurus, sun is going to enter your second house, which is the house of finances, family, and the focus is going to be onto your family matters and finances. So your family might be needing some kind of support. This also symbolizes elder brother and sister. So now let us see what the card has for you. So the card is the Seven of Cups. So this shows that there could be a lot of opportunities available to you at this point of time, and you might not be able to choose what you want to follow, and that is why it is not manifesting in your life. You can see this person is looking at the various things available. For some of you, it can happen that you might not be connected with the reality, with what is actually happening around you, and you might be daydreaming or building castles in the air. So I would advise you to ground yourself, do yoga, do meditation, stay connected to the reality. I would advise you to walk barefoot on the ground, in the grass if possible for you. If there is a garden or if there is a beach and if you can go and access it, then definitely do that. Otherwise, do meditation and yoga. These are wonderful ways to get grounded, right? Because what is happening is that you are not connected to the reality, and hence you are misconstruing the reality around you, and this is not helping you in any way. And also I would advise you to eat ashwagandha, and if you want to have any kind of mental clarity, I would definitely advise you to wear amethyst, because it is a beautiful crystal which helps in focusing and brings clarity to your mind. Now the third sign which is there is Gemini. So Gemini sun is moving into your own house, and this time you are going to be focusing on what exactly you want in life. where you want your life to be, the direction that you want your life to take. And also this would be focusing onto yourself. Yeah, so it is time to receive some kind of fame or prestige, or even some kind of unexpected money could be coming your way. So now let us see what the card is there for you. So the card which I have for you is the 7 of Swords. So as you can see that this person is looking very devious and he is running away with some kind of swords under his cloak. So this card represents somebody who is around you, who could be your friend or your colleague, but he is not what he seems. So this person might walk away by taking advantage of you. So be very quick, and you have to understand the deception which is the person is trying to, the deceptive perception which is the person is trying to show to you, and very careful, like people around you. Sometimes people around you are not the same on the surface. They might be your friend, but they would be backstabbers. So be very careful with whom you trust, because you could be a victim of backstabbing at this point of time, somebody who is trying to breach your trust. So understand that you need to take a radical approach to a problem and keep your eye open for deception really quick. Sometimes we just let things happen in good faith, so you need to respond really quick. Now let's get back. Let us experience. This is your 12th house, and the 12th house represents expenditure, expense, sometimes sleep and rest also. So this could be your focus on spending money on some kind of travel that might suddenly happen, or you might be laid down with fever because of the heat which is there. So take care of your health, be safe, stay safe, because the coronavirus is spreading like a wildfire. So better to stay safe and stay inside house than to be sorry. And the advice that I have for you is the Emperor card. So this Emperor card is a person sitting on a stone looking very rigid, and this implies that this person might be taking some decisions, but while taking the decisions you need to take into consideration the feeling of your family members, because you might be taking a decision to fit into the societal norms and might not gel with your family members at all. Also, some of you would like to get connected to some powerful group which is relevant as per your profession. It could be either a religious or an intellectual or an economic forum. Maybe for example, if you are a CA, you might want to join a society of CA, or if you are an architect, you might feel like joining a society of architects, or if you are a tarot reader, you would want to get connected to like-minded people, to your colleagues, to your fellow or tarot readers. So be careful, however, while taking the decision for your family, lest somebody can get upset and hurt with the decisions that you are going to take. The fifth sign is Leo. Now when Sun moves into Gemini, which is your 11th house, and 11th house is a house which is the house of profit that we say. So this implies that there is going to be some kind of positive movement for you right now, and some kind of profit, unexpected thing might come up in your work area, in your business, and it is going to be good for you. And the card that I have for you is the Death card. So this card is a very terrifying card, and it leads us to, many of us, to understand that this is actual death, but however it is not actual death. This card signifies some kind of internal transformation or metamorphosis happening, and that you are changing for the better, and some sort of destruction of old and unwanted belief or circumstances which were outworn. It had been like holding you back, or it had been holding some kind of new development in your life, or there was some kind of pattern, you know, those patterns keep on repeating and they don't let you go. So this card symbolizes that all this will be destructed, and so that new can come in your life. So all the best, my dear first, yes, Virgo's Sun moves into your 10th house, which is the house of profession, or career. The focus is totally going to be on your work area, how to perform better and better, and how to earn more money. Those connected with the government sectors can definitely benefit. Also, you need to take care of your father's health. And the card which I have for you is the Four of Cups. Now this card shows that you are so much engrossed in your own thoughts that the universe is offering you a cup, but you're not looking at it, right? You can see this person, there is a cup here, but he is not looking at it. So there is a very much possibility that there is a missed opportunity right now, because you are too much busy in your own thoughts. So you need to get connected to the reality. And also this can happen, some of you are pretty emotional, and some of you are actually missing somebody in your life. You are missing right now. So the message for you is that get connected to reality, and so that you do not miss this opportunity. This opportunity might be good for you. So the next sign which is there is Libra. So Sun is moving into your 9th house, which is the house of luck, or dharma as we call in Vedic astrology. So you are going to shine at this point of time. The card which I have for you is the Five of Wands. So as you can see that people would like to prove you wrong, but you stand your ground because you are going to be proved right. Also, it implies that there could be some kind of competition coming into your house, and you might need to change your tactics to adapt to the same, right? Then the next sun sign is a Scorpio. So the sun moves into 8th house, and 8th house is a house which leads to spiritualism. It is also the house of occult. It also represents sudden gain of money. So the focus is going to be on spiritualism. Some of you might feel like taking up meditation or joining some kind of healing modality group, maybe Buddhism, or you might be attracted towards learning Reiki or access consciousness. So many modalities are there these days. And the card which I have for you is the Magician. So this is a beautiful, wonderful card, and it shows that you have the capability right now to create the situation, the life that you want. And the situation you are in is a situation of new beginnings, new things coming up in your life. And this card also shows that you have all the skills available with you right now. You have the leadership, potential, vision, what exactly you want your life to be. However, you also have the desire for action. However, in spite of this, if you do not act, so this can happen that you have everything, but there could be some kind of obstacle which comes in and might not let you go what you want to do. So my advice is that please go ahead, whatever you want to create, evaluate whatever is there with you for your disposal and relate them properly to your aims, right? The next, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, sun moves into your 7th house, which is the house of partnership, whether life partner or business partner, and the focus is totally going to be on them, on your married life and your business. So be very careful in your communication with your wife and business partner. And this time we have for you a Queen of Pentacles. So this card represents a generous woman. This is a court card around you. So this card represents a woman who is excellent in practical and financial area. She is very happy in her own home, and she enjoys the material comfort which is there, and she is the person who will guide you correctly and give you good advice, which will actually, or good financial advice I would rather add, and which will produce tangible results in the longer run. However, if there is no such person around you, so this implies that you will harvest after much labor. So the next we are going to talk about is the Capricorn sign. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and this is the 10th sign of the zodiac sign. So Sun is moving into your 6th house, which is the house of enemy, loan and illness. Be careful with your health. Be careful with what you share with your colleagues, because somebody is not what they seem. As I have for you the 10 of Swords card. So this card shows that you could be backstabbed by somebody, and you will be fed up with the situation of what is happening in your life. It could be your job, or it could be your married life, and this is something which is going to basically hurt you. You might feel like quitting, and it is a very kind of difficult situation, because you should not quit right now. The time is not right, but definitely if there is an opportunity, you should definitely go for it. So the next zodiac sign which we have is Aquarius. Now Sun is moving into your 5th house, which represents you yourself, your education, your children, and hence the focus is totally going to be on how to better yourself. Maybe you would like to learn some skills, you would like to add something to yourself. Maybe your focus would be on bettering your children's education. So here I have for you a 6 of Pentacles card. So this represents that good things are going to come to you in material terms. For example, if you have applied for loan, that will come through. If you applied for a children's education loan, that will come through. This also implies that assistance would come to you from all quarters, and also implies that you yourself might be busy in some kind of activity which is helping others, or you might be associated with some kind of NGO activity, donating, helping them. You might be giving loan to others for a charity, and it is going to really help you out, because sometimes even if you give your time to a friend who is in need, if you just listen to what they are trying to say, it helps them a lot. So please do take out time for your friends around you if they are in a bad situation, and it is going to be good. So the last sign which we are going to talk about is Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac sign, and here the Sun is moving into your 4th house, which represents your mother. It is a house of pleasure, it is a house of property, vehicle. So the focus is totally going to be on your family life, and it is also be going on your property, on your tangible assets which you have, and you would like to ensure that everything is safeguarded in a proper order. Take care of your mother's health. And the card which I have for you is the Page of Wands. Now this is a code card. This represents actual person around you. Now this person is a younger relative, or he is a team member, or he is an apprentice or a student in your life. This person is very fond of, or I would say he is an enthusiastic traveler. He is very fond of international travel, and he is also fascinated by foreign culture and people, and he might be fascinated towards our projects. So this person is kind of going to bring to you some message of importance to your current situation, which is going to be positive. This could be a social message as well. So that's all for all my zodiac signs. Remember that this is a difficult time for all of us. Anxiety, fear, depression can rule the day. So do remember to do some kind of stress busting activity which ensures that your mental health is positive. And of course, one request to you, if you like the video, I would ask you to share it, and please stay safe, stay at home. Again, I am saying do some meditation exercise, take ashwagandha, remove the stress and anxiety. Remember that this too shall pass. And here's wishing you all the positivity in the world, and until the time we meet again, this is me saying namaste.